live in the quest for America's best. I was there with my buddy Dan Wheeler, and we introduced for the first time on the Q this guy, Alan Rosen, who is part of the legacy and literally the history of Junior's Cheesecake, which first debuted in America when?
1950 Election Day. This year will be 69 years
Oh
that
my
we're in
heavens.
business.
Amazing.
And the recipe for cheesecake has not changed 1 ounce.
Can you believe that? I grew up in
incredible.
Minnesota. I'd never tried cheesecake before. I never tried it. I've never not tried it with this. And this extraordinary #1 brand in QVC. I love the line when we were off here. I said, can we get more? You were like, we're making them right now.
Yeah,
I got
no.
the call like last night.
I got the call the other day. We sold this last week.
It's sold out.
And it's sold out, and we're making as many as we can, so you don't have as many immediates as you have for the Thanksgiving time.
So there's two choices here. One is going to be the apple pie, which sold out last time, and that's why we're in the immediate ship date. We have like 180 of them, and the other one is going to be this incredible raspberry, right?
Yeah, no, cranberry.
Cranberry.
So you have a pound of apple pie filling on the bottom of this. And
Wow.
It's not going to look so great when I pull it out like this, but I have to show you what's inside of this. So cinnamon, brown sugar, nutmeg, all the stuff you'd expect to find. Then on top of that is 2 pounds of our New York style cheesecake. Fresh eggs, sugar, heavy cream, cream cheese, of course, a touch of vanilla. Then
Wow,
on top,
man.
you have that streusel crumb topping, the same crumb topping you would find on your crumb cake.
That is the thickest
Flour.
streusel topping
Yeah,
I've
well,
ever seen in my life.
I insist on big crumbs.
I was gonna say.
So that's what you get.
Oh,
okay?
my kids would be
It's
devouring that,
It's a
man.
3.5 pound cake. So we say you're going to get 12 servings, which is more than enough. It's very rich.
3.5 pounds.
And imagine this, Rick. It's Thanksgiving. You had your ham, you had your turkey. You sit down, you take apple pie and cheesecake and add crumbs.
November ship date is the other ship date on this. You'll loving it. So this is in time for your Thanksgiving. So if you want to take a little bit of hassle away from your big Thanksgiving dinner, or you're asked to bring something over for Thanksgiving, this is what you're going to bring over. Bring over Junior's and one of the most unique cheesecakes, apple pies you've ever had.
Listen,
Nothing like
when we
it.
first came up with this, and my baker Amanda said we're going to do a cranberry streusel crumb cheesecake, and I said cranberries and cheesecake? I never heard of it. So we take this homemade crust. You
Since
can see.
1950.
This is the first
you're literally
time.
saying you've never
Never
heard
did it. So now we're taking a pound of cranberry pie filling. Okay, there's going to be whole cranberries in there. You'll see them. Okay, and they'll roll out. Cheesecake, streusel crumb topping. Sounds a little crazy, folks? Give it a try. It is absolutely delicious. And if you haven't had Junior's
that's
before,
just great.
it is.
So this is going really quickly. This is under 50. By the way, under 50. This is one of these. This is really an affordable story here too.
Yes.
Right?
You could go to my restaurant, and imagine this. You can't go to my restaurant and get it because it's not available there. But just to have it shipped to you, isn't that good? I'm telling you, that's eye-opening.
I think I like the cranberry better.
It's a shock to the system.
That's as rad as a shock to the system. Streusel on top, cheesecake meets cranberry meets this, and
Hey,
unbelievable.
most people for Thanksgiving or for any fall entertaining might have a cheesecake. They might have a pie. This way you have both. And instead of doing like lattice on top or anything, we just did these chunky streusel crumb toppings.
You know what I love too? You got some crunch on this as well.
Yeah, because
unlike a lot of cheesecakes,
those crumbs,
This is so good,
so those
man.
crumbs are baked in advance.
Okay.
And then when the cheesecake gets deposited on top, we sprinkle it with crumbs and then bake them again.
Okay, here we go. Tasting table. Again, we got a lot of people over there, but for the second time in a row, Greg was not invited. Again, what is going on here?
No, he wasn't.
No.
I
was actually invited to this one. I just crashed the other
He
one.
actually was invited, but he was late, so we almost put somebody else in his plate. And they only brought one plate, so I want to know what you think.
That's awesome.
Yeah?
Love it.
Wow.
It's creamy. I love the crunchy on the top. And I haven't gotten into the crust yet, but that's like my favorite part.
Well, since I don't have a fork,
So
I'm gonna
just
have to finger
the crust
this
is like literally my favorite part.
God,
So
that is.
Go
Oh
for
my
it.
gosh.
Oh my
'Cause
gosh.
that's where the magic is.
well done,
Oh,
Alan.
the crumble is amazing. Do you like a coffee cake crumble? If you like that, you're going to
you,
go
Jill.
crazy for this because look at this piece right here. I want to eat it so
Go
bad.
ahead,
Thank
pull
you,
it off.
Jill.
There's no rules here.
Oh, it's
Oh,
good.
what? You just took the
I
big
mean, this is like no
That's
scrimping
Those aren't
here.
the crumbs.
Fine. All right, I want to just try this one just to say that I did. And
That's a tough call, which one?
oh my gosh, here we go.
Here we go.
You know,
I like the
I
cranberry.
love cranberry for Thanksgiving because everybody does kind of apple pie, I feel like. But apple pie is amazing too, don't get me wrong. But it's so
Well
fun and
done,
unique
Alan.
to have the
Thank you.
cranberry.
Love,
you.
love, love. Hey, guess what? Not only are they loving it, but you're loving it as well. The immediate ship date almost sold out. So here's the story on it. If you want the immediate ship date, it's last call in both the cranberry and the apple. If you want a November apple pie, 500 and that's it. Cranberry, 300. One, you won a little award last week, is that right, sir?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Best dessert, and then 2 awards actually. It was a great day.
Right? Shocking,
Yeah.
right? That you
No, it was
win?
very nice.
Hey, and the next couple hundred people, you can't get it anywhere else but right here.
Not,
in QVC.
not even in my
It's
restaurant.
Not
but
even in the restaurant.
Look at this.
Crazy
I'm going to
payments.
pull out the apple. Look.
Great.
Okay? That's what's inside here, folks. Fresh apples.
Can I just tell you one more thing while you're showing
Please.
this, though, with all these layers, Alan? The one thing you have to realize with it is that the thing you take for granted, and that is the quality of your cheesecake. There's nothing like it in America.
Listen.
Nobody does it like
Well,
it.
you know why? It's about 85% cream cheese, which is more expensive than meat, quite honestly. Okay, cream cheese, fresh eggs, sugar, heavy cream, a touch of vanilla. We cover it up with these streusel crumb toppings, and when I say cover it up, I don't mean cover up the taste. I mean cover up the cake, because this is a 69-year tradition, heritage. My grandfather's recipe has not changed 1 ounce.
Look at this thing.
Pick it up, show 'em.
Look at what you
this
were going
is,
to be getting.
This is homemade.
1,000
You know,
this is
I was
homemade.
showing
Tell me
people
about what's
the
going on
crust.
here.
So you have like a shortbread crust. It's flour, it's homemade. It's breaking off a little bit here, but that's because it's a homemade pie.
There's no quick
This
way to
is-
do this.
Oh,
All
it's-
have to be individually made.
This
so
has to
literally
be
after
baked-
this, you make the call, don't you?
Oh yeah,
For all the November ship
I
dates.
know. I used to make the call. Now I make the text. But yes. Okay, we will literally.
You know how high that is.
And
That's
then
great.
as it gets closer to Thanksgiving, we build up and we make them as they go. We're as busy as we can possibly be before Thanksgiving, Christmas, and these are homemade. The same way I would make them for my friends or my family or my children is how we make them for you.
How you make it for you? Hey, M61490. Opportunity for you to
wanna
pick up either
cut
this
one more of
apple
those.
or this cranberry, and only on the QVC. And by the way, for my money, I got to tell you something. I knew the apple sold out last time. All over it, love it. I'm voting cranberry on this one.
I understand.
There's a sweetness, a wonderful sweet tart combination, which really, really works. Because look, you got all the sweetness and the wonder that you have
Right.
with
and
the
the
streusel.
Yeah,
This is great, man.
Listen, we don't. Most of our cakes are not too sweet. Proper cheesecake, you can put sugar into anything and make it taste sweet.
Right.
The question is, can
Oh
you
my
balance
God,
it out
that good.
and make it taste wonderful and balanced and comfort food. This is comfort food at its finest for your holiday table.
This is also layers and layers of flavor. It's uniqueness at your table, and it's ease of use. When you get it, you get
Right.
it shipped frozen. And by the way, I've sent so many to friends of mine using Built to Ship To. This is the box.
Right.
Classic, most award-winning cheesecake in the history of New York.
Yes.
The home, the heart of cheesecake, and this is a unique one.
Keep it in your freezer for up to 6 months. If you want to eat a little bit of it and refreeze it, you can. But look at the presentation here. We did nothing to it, and all you have to do is put the cakes out. So
Wow.
this could be at the end of the buffet table, so people know what's coming for dessert. Yeah, we're having pie tonight, but we're also having cheesecake.
Yeah. Yeah,
We're having both.
Well, you know what? And especially when you look at that, you look, wait a minute. What
You
is
don't
that?
even know what's
Is that
in it, by the way.
Exactly right.
So when Carol I first came out here, I said, I don't know which one's which. She goes, you're not supposed to, but that's why I put the names in front of it.
That's why you put the names in front of it, because you don't know. So this is it. This is yours. What is it? There it is. The
And
last
it's heavy,
call
by
now.
the way, 3.5 pounds.
Yeah, that's heavy and delicious and fantastic.
And so there's a pound of the cranberry pie filling on the bottom, 2 pounds of cheesecake, and then between the crust and the topping is another half a pound. So that's why there's a 3.5 pound cake.
Cranberry, fewer than 300 between both ship dates. Apple pie, 300 to go around. Only in the November ship date. So in time for Thanksgiving, if I don't have it all, even at Thanksgiving, maybe I'm an empty nester.
You can refreeze it.
I can refreeze it.
All I recommend is you wrap the whole box in plastic. That way it won't pick up any flavors from anything else in your freezer.
Okay, great. Good idea,
And
right?
you could
Have a
also send
slice.
people home with it.
Yeah.
After the party.
You've also taken it out of the freezer and had a slice.
Absolutely.
Right,
Some
and then do
people,
room
when they
temperature,
first
right?
get it, will cut it in quarters or in individual slices if they're home alone or there's only 2 people in the house. And then Tuesday night we have the cranberry. Thursday night, we have the apple, and life is wonderful.
And life is wonderful. 3.5 pounds. That is heavy and dense and
Can you hold that for
wonderful.
me? I'm going to cut another slice of the apple.
On this, by the way, for 3 easy payments of 16 and change and free shipping and handling, if you've been a fan, and there are thousands and thousands of you who've been a fan since 1995, this has to be one of the most unique cakes, right?
It's really unique, and it's something that I just had no idea how great it was going to be, and I got to be honest, it's one of my new favorites.
Cranberry's last call, both ship weeks. Apple pie,
Look at that.
shipping immediately as last call. November, 300 remaining. Stay in the line. Thanks for coming in today, buddy.
Thanks.
All the
Nice to
best
be
to you.
here. Thanks, Rick.
Alan
Happy
Rosen.
holidays, everybody.
Coming up is Corky's. And